Hello there, Bill of Rights here, and I'm back again talking about vexillology vocabulary. Now, many of you thinking, what is vexillology? Vexillology is the study of flags, and that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in this video. We'll discuss the different parts of a flag, the different types of flag designs, and we'll end with the 5 basic principles of flag design when designing a good flag. Here we go. Now I'm holding Old Glory, the flag of the United States, where I live, and it is mounted on a staff, a wooden staff. Now, many of you might refer to this as a flagpole, but in vexillological standards it's known as a staff. The pole in which the flag is being raised, lowered, or carried. The part of the flag that's closest to the staff is known as the hoist, while the part of the flag that's furthest away from the staff is known as the fly, the area with the 13 stripes in the American flag. The area with the 50 stars is known as the canton, the upper hoist portion of the flag. Many flags implement a design element that uses this corner of the flag, and we'll get to that in a minute. The 13 stripes occupy the field of the flag, which is the basic design color of the flag. Many flags, especially those of U.S. states, use a solid colored field. A charge is any element that is placed on this field. And on the flag of Iowa, my home state, that charge is a bald eagle. Another thing that I like to point out is ratio. Most flags have a 2:3 ratio, hence this American flag having a 12:18 inch ratio. Ratio, in case you didn't know, is the dimension of a flag, if you haven't already figured that out in math. So, with that out of the way, let's kick in with the design elements of a flag. Starting with the tricolor. A tricolor is a flag that features 3 stripes of 3 different colors. The 2 most notable examples of this are France, whose stripes run vertically, or Germany, whose stripes run horizontally. Similarly, there's the tri-bar or tri-band, as you might have known. It's similar to the tricolor in that there's 3 stripes, but this time there are only 2 different colors. Again, the stripes can run vertically, like on the flag of Nigeria, or horizontally, like on the flag of Austria. Also keep in mind the middle stripe on the flag is known as the fess in the case of horizontal stripes, or the pale in the case of vertical stripes. There are many flags implement a different cross pattern. The first and most notable example is the symmetric cross, as exemplified by the cross of St. George. A symmetric cross is centered on the flag and its 4 arms extend to all corners of the flag. Next up is a saltire. This is the Scottish cross of St. Andrew, and it uses a diagonal cross in an X pattern. Several other flags use this technique, but the Scottish flag, as well as the Jamaican flag, are the 2 most common. Next up is the Nordic cross, and this is a design element used by many of the Nordic countries, especially those of Sweden and Norway. In fact, I have all the Nordic cross flags of sovereign nations in my collection. A Nordic cross is a cross where the vertical post is set toward the hoist. And lastly, there is a Greek cross. As exemplified by the Swiss flag, a Greek cross is similar to a plus sign. It has all 4 lines on the cross having the same length. There are several flags that implemented a unique design element to the canton. The United States, as discussed already, but Greece and Australia also have this design element, with Australia having a Union Jack in the canton and the Greek flag having a blue canton with a white cross. Several flags might have a diagonal stripe on the flag, and this is one of them. The Tanzanian flag features a diagonal stripe across the width of the flag, or a bend, as it's known in vexillology and heraldry. Remember I discussed tricolor and tribar? There's also bicolor. A bicolor flag features two stripes of different colors. They can run either vertically, like on the flag of Algeria, or horizontally, like on the flag of the Ukraine. But again, they do not have to be of equal width. The Portuguese flag has two stripes, but the red stripe occupies 2/3 of the flag, not half. Several other flags implement a triangle into their designs. The two notable examples of this include the Bahamas and Czechia, which both seem to implement a triangle in the hoist part of their flag, which is the most common. A pall is the sideways Y pattern that's unique to the flags of South Africa, Vanuatu, and several other sub-regional flags. A few flags can be divided into 4 equal quarters. A few examples include the flag of Panama, whose 4 quarters are equally distinguished, and the flag of the U.S. state of Maryland, which features two designs in each of the quarters. Next element is fimbriation. The Kenyan flag features 3 equal horizontal stripes, but you see there it has fimbriation in the white, separating the stripes. There are also several flags that implement a single colored field with a blue field with an emblem in the center. Take the Vietnamese flag. The Vietnamese flag features just a simple gold 5-pointed star on a red field. That's the most notable exception. Of course, a lot of flags take it a bit too far, though. Now let's go over the 5 basic principles of flag design, as made famous by the Good Flag, Bad Flag pamphlet made by vexillologist Ted Kay, editor of Raven. Number 1 is keep it simple. A flag should be so simple that a child can draw it from memory. Japan checks this box right off the bat. It is one of the most instantly recognizable and simple flags in the world. It's just that simple red dot on a white field. You cannot get any simpler than the flag of Japan. Next is use meaningful symbolism. Flags are meant to represent something, in this case a country or a state. The flag of South Korea uses very effective symbolism. The white field symbolizes not only peace, but also is a traditional cloth used in Korean clothing articles. The central emblem of the flag is the yin and yang, which symbolize positive and negative forces in nature and signifies harmony. And the 4 black things surrounding the flag are called trigrams, which represent heaven, earth, fire, and water. Number 3 is use 2 to 3 basic colors. The Union Jack uses 3 colors, the red, white, and the blue. And the Ukrainian flag uses 2. So it's a pretty simple flag, and the fact that it uses 2 basic colors. Number 4 is no lettering or seals, and a lot of U.S. state flags seem to ignore that rule. There's just so many U.S. state flags that just slap their seal on a blue field. But a unique exception to this rule is the flag of the U.S. state of New Mexico. Look at that. that uses no reference of its state seal at all. It is literally the perfect flag. In my opinion, second only to Texas, though. And number 5, be distinctive or be related. Among U.S. state flags, Ohio is the most distinctive, basically mainly due to its shape. I mean, it's a swallowtail. How many other U.S. state flags use a swallowtail? Anyone? But anyway, its design element is similar to that of the Stars and Stripes, and so that for that reason it needs to be related. So a good flag should check all of these boxes, and that's basically it for my vexillology guide. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in